everyone, I'm here tonight to bring you the brand new release pattern from Pattern Emporium, and it's called the Slay All Day skirt. Now this is a fabulous little addition to the wardrobe, being that it's a knit skirt. And for us here heading right into winter today, first day of winter, these are beautiful skirts to make into a sweater knit or a jersey, and to team up with a little maybe a little top, like a cord set. So fantastic for us here in winter, and for anyone over in the Northern Hemisphere heading into summer, this could be a perfect little item for the wardrobe, especially for pairing back with t-shirts and tops. So I'm going to run you through the couple that I've made, and also don't forget the pattern is on sale, 15% off. And if you would like to support the channel, the affiliate link in the description box is a great way to do that. Feel free to use that if you'd like to, but you don't have to. It's totally up to you. This is a great little value skirt because you get lots of options. I'm going to run you through the line drawings before I show you my pics of what I've made. And also, before I get started, I am wearing another Pattern Emporium pattern here. This is a favorite shirt of mine. It's the oversized Ocean Days shirt from Pattern Emporium, and this is a beautiful Italia jupe viscose that I have in the store that is absolutely gorgeous to wear. It has got a beautiful weight, especially for the cooler months, because it's not thin and flimsy. It's a lovely weight, and I've teamed it here with a little Helen's Closet black wool cardigan in a nice merino. It's a little bit itchy. It's one that I had in a stash from a few years ago, but it's so nice and warm and lightweight to wear. Now, as always, Pattern Emporium has a great size range on their patterns, 4 to 30, and the wonderful variations are, you can see there are 2 different waist heights. You can actually have the lower waist or the mid waist with the thick elastic. I've gone for the version that has that shaped waistband, so it's got a facing, and you stitch that beautiful shaped waistband onto the top, and it gives you a really nice high waist, and I love that. I love that it gives you a bit of shape. I love the shaping through the body, so it's essentially kind of like a pencil-y shaped skirt, but you have options of splits. You can either have the split at the back, no split. You can have side splits, like either one or the other, or a front offset split, and that's the one I absolutely love. I've made that in like a Ponte leopard print. I do have some of that left in the store. That is a great one. The only thing is with Ponte is that you need to size up maybe a size or so, because of that stretch element is not as great as the other stretch fabrics that she's suggested, but you can easily still make it in a Ponte, and Kate has given great instructions on how to do that. Certain varieties of knits, of course, will work better with a pattern, and other ones you can definitely use, but you might need to look at sizing. So I've sized up to the 16 on that leopard print Ponte, and the other one I made was from a beautiful fabric, a rib, I think it was a Mind the Maker fabric that I had from a couple of years ago, and I made the one with the split in the back. And I will be getting some Mind the Maker basics in, hopefully within the next couple of months, because they have such beautiful quality cottons and sweatshirts, jerseys, especially in nice solid colours. So I wanted to make a nice solid coloured rust skirt that I can pair back with boots and with cardigans and with the tops that I have. So I'll put some pics and video up so you can see exactly what I've done. Now, the brilliant thing about this pattern is it only takes like under 2 meters of fabric. I think I made the leopard print one in about 1.5 meters, which was awesome, and the other one as well. They really don't take a lot of fabric. Of course, they were the long length versions I used, and I love that little offset split front. It's such a sexy little addition to add to a skirt, especially looks great if you're wanting to work with a long pair of boots. I love teaming back and layering with that kind of thing. And I've worn both of mine with this cardigan mixed and match. I had a ready to wear little knit top underneath for both of them, but you can really style it so nicely. I've seen Kate do one in particular with a batwing jumper, batwing top, with the skirt, like a little cord set, and it looks amazing. And I've especially gotten some sweater knits in for you guys, just brand new today, some textured knitwear that will work beautifully with this pattern. And all of those knits I'm featuring tonight will have 10% off for the duration of this skirt launch sale, so get yourself a discount. Yeah, so it's a really lovely little skirt. I'm going to show you some of the knitwear I got in. Before I get started on all of that too, I must say that the launch for the bespoke box is happening on the 11th of June, and the theme for the June box is going to be called Wild at Heart. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the box from the Frida Kahlo box and also the birthday box, which I haven't done yet on one of my episodes this week. So I'll show you all the bits and pieces that were in that. If you haven't seen it on Instagram, I'll be going through all that, which is really exciting. So 11th of June, 7 p.m, a lovely box coming up, especially for this time of year. I think you're going to really enjoy it. I also have a brand new patterns for the month coming out. Those videos are always very popular, so that will be coming this week as well. So there are so many new patterns. It's quite overwhelming when you see how many new things are coming in, and maybe things that you'd like to make. And of course, being in opposite seasons, sometimes it makes it a bit frustrating because you really want to get a pattern made up because you love it, but you're going to have to wait for that warmer weather to come back to wear. But a lot of people sew a season ahead. Are you one of those people? Write in the comments below if you do like to sew a season ahead and be well and truly organized. I'm not. I really do take it as it comes, and I like to sew as I feel the inspiration comes over me. So not really sewing ahead. Sometimes I will pick fabric if I see it and put it away for maybe for the next season. But yeah, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on sewing for a season ahead. So this is one of the new sweater knits I got in just yesterday, and it's especially beautiful for this sleigh all day skirt and maybe the little bat wing top. I'm going to link those two patterns so you can see them together. Actually, Kate's made a cord just like that. It looked so beautiful on her. I think this would be stunning. This is called Africa, and it's essentially, it's a proper sweater knit, so proper knitwear, not just French terry or cotton jerseys. This is a lovely drapey knitwear with a beautiful stretch for this pattern. It would make a really lovely set, but the colors in that are amazing. It's got a really nice drape. We've got horizontal stretch, very stretchy there, and vertical stretch as well. So you need to look at the specifications on the pattern for what kind of stretch qualities work best. But as I said before, you can really adapt this pattern to any kind of stretch fabric at all, and depending on the generosity of the stretch, you need to look at sizing. So of course, going for a ponte or something like that, you're going to need to size up because it will not have the same stretch value in the same drape, but you can make it look just as equally beautiful. So that Africa one is just beautiful. I love the colors in it. It's got like kind of ink black and camely or tan tones, and I think it would look amazing in that cord set for the sleigh all day skirt and top. This new one is absolutely beautiful. It's called Savannah. It's essentially like a zebra graphic print with a really lovely knitwear texture. You'll see it has that kind of, it reminds me of an 80s graphic print, and these kind of knits I remember being back in the 80s, around when that Jenny Key kind of vintage knitwear was around. There was so many abstract 80s knits, and they are making a comeback even for men. I have seen a lot of menswear knits that I knew I saw in the 80s and early 90s making a comeback. So it's amazing how things will come back around again. But that is a beautiful knit, and I'm going to show you up close the texture of that. It is a really, really lovely knit. Oh, I can even see that in a beautiful cardigan. So if you're wanting to make the skirt and maybe a cardigan as a cord set, I think it would be beautiful as well. So that one is called Savannah. Now, of course, this is one that's been in the online store and sold out already. We've had to restock it. It's called Visage, and it's a really beautiful, fun 80s graphic print. Now, that one is also in a blue colorway called Erasure. So these are, again, really cool, funky 80s looking print knits, textured knitwear. If you haven't followed Deb from DB Designs, head over and have a look at her channel. She's making a beautiful skirt and top cord, I think, with this, and she just loves that fabric too. So I think these 80s prints are really fun and colourful, and just something different with that geometric kind of abstract print. Now, we've also got a brand new rib knit in. It's a beautiful cotton spandex, really lovely weight. This would make an incredible sleigh all day skirt. So if you're looking at wanting something that kind of more mid to lightweight, not quite as chunky or sweatery knit, this would be beautiful. It has a beautiful lot of drape as well. I could definitely see a co-ord set in that too. So that's the charcoal colour, and up close you'll see it has that nice kind of 3mm, I'd say, rib size as well. This is the gorgeous garnet colour red, so a nice deep red in the rib knit. We've also got good old-fashioned black and a lovely forest green in that rib knit as well. So a lot of these fabrics that I have listed on the website, you'll see there are links for patterns that would work fantastic with these if you love a fabric and you're not quite sure what to make with it. I have got a few suggestions in the fabric descriptions for you. So we've also got this really lovely mocha colour, which is a great neutral colour. This is the viscose ponte. So you'll see it's quite a lot more, has a lot more stretch than a regular cotton ponte. So the horizontal stretch you'll see is quite stretchy for a ponte, and also vertical stretch as well there. So a lot of drape. I've got also brand new in charcoal and restocked black in the viscose pontes as well. If you haven't checked out Kate's video, I suggest going and having a look at all of the versions she's made. She really does come up with so many different variations, and also what she's paired back with, because a lot of those patterns are also on sale for the launch of a new pattern, so you can always pick up a bargain with a couple patterns you got your eye on. I'm really keen to maybe do one of those, maybe the Africa sweater knit or Savannah sweater knit would be amazing in a co-ord, and I'm really tempted to do either one of those just to see how they come up. But I really even think a ponte set, co-ord set, would be a perfect thing to have for mixing and matching, especially for this time of year. If you don't always feel like wearing a dress, a co-ord set is great for swapping around and maybe wearing the top with a pair of jeans. I do really love the look of the skirt with a long line cardigan, so maybe even think about the Reconnect cardi would be a fantastic one for Pattern Emporium as well, and would look beautiful on a lot of those sweater knits too. So lots of different options for making some separates for the wardrobe. I think they look fantastic with boots and with trainer style runners as well, so you can really dress them up or down. Then don't forget, all the fabrics I've shown here today will be 10% off for the launch of the brand new Pattern Emporium Slay All Day skirt pattern, as well as that the 15% off the pattern is until Monday. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, don't forget a nice cotton jersey or viscose jersey would be perfect for this skirt as well. And it's a great idea to make one of these to wear with t-shirts if you're wanting to maybe elevate a t-shirt instead of wearing a dress. Separates like skirts are fantastic. So are you a skirt person? Let me know in the comments below if you love wearing a skirt or if you're more of a pants or dress person. I personally think skirts are great for winter because I love layering them with tights and boots. If you're not wanting to make a dress or sew a dress, a skirt can be a great option for using up some stash fabric as well, because it does not take a lot of fabric. So I'll also see you back here for the unboxing of the last couple of bespoke boxes, so you can see exactly what was hiding in those, because a lot of you have enjoyed letting me know that you've received them and you've loved what was inside. And also there's a lot of Aussie vloggers here that are now doing unboxings, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for the support from all of these wonderful vloggers, as well as that over in New Zealand we've got Catherine from So Much Sewing, who does her box unboxings every month. So very grateful for that, and I love watching that too. So take care everyone, we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.